What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to twirl on in, baby. Okay? And give another Hot Topics video. Now, listen, I really can't do Hot Topics right now because I got to get up out of this room. I got to go catch my flight. It is like 10:30, and my flight leaves at 12 something. And I know traffic is going to be a mess, so I need to hurry up and get to this airport and then get drunk so I can relax. Girl. So I can relax and not think about dying on this plane. So by the time y'all see this, hopefully I'll be home. And then we can go ahead and get into the hot topics. I just wanted to take one last spin on this chair. I'm telling y'all, girl, if I had room in my apartment, this would probably be my new introduction. Sliding on into the mess. That's gonna be the new thing, girl. We sliding. Girl, we sliding. We sliding on into the mess, baby. So listen. When I get a bigger apartment, because I really could get me a rolling chair right now, honestly. And I might be okay. I don't know, because I don't have enough space. Because then I would have to get a table. Yeah, my apartment is not that big at all. See, that's why I need another apartment. I've outgrown my apartment. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta get up out of this room and check out and get to this airport. And when I get home, we can go ahead and get into hot topics. All right, I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all. Well, bye for now. I'll see you when I get home. Okay. Hey, what's up, y'all? So as you can see, I made it home. Ain't got good. All right, y'all. So we have so many videos, so many hot topics that we need to catch up on. So, we're about to, put it in overdrive and get these videos out. We have to talk about Onika. Ooh, Onika. We got to talk about the guy who has come out with these an alleged story involving Tyler Perry Studios, and another man who we got to talk about. We'll get into the details about that, and then there's a lot. I have a folder. I have a hot topics folder, so we have a lot to discuss. Let's just go ahead and get into the mess. Paige and Dr. Heavenly. Baby. This is according to people.com. Married to Medicine's Dr. Heavenly Kimes launches run for Georgia State Representative. Exclusive. Now let me tell y'all something. This was published on July the 7th. I first saw this on Twitter. I thought that it was fake. So I really kept scrolling. I was like, girl, this is not real. So I just kept scrolling. And then I was like, but who would go out of their way to just create some fake story about Dr. Heavenly running for office? So then I scroll back and I was like, is this real? And I said, let me go to Google. And when I went to Google, nothing came up. And then I went to, I think, Instagram. And I was like, let me just go back and put Dr. Heavenly, and I think I put People Magazine off, something like that. Girl, Dr. Heavenly is running for office. I said, oh, Lord. I said, oh, my God. You know we love Dr. Heavenly over here. I really was shocked. I mean, but let me just go ahead and say it. If y'all will put in office that man, y'all have allowed by putting not even mediocre, girl, y'all have decided to put people in positions of power that have no business even being able to even think about being in those positions of power. The fact of the matter is, and I don't want to make this a black and white thing, but we're going to make it a black and white thing just for a few minutes. The fact of the matter is, if a black man had the things attached to his name, the things that Donald Trump has attached to his, girl, he couldn't even dream about being the president of the United States of America. When you have someone who has been married 3 or 4 times, I can't remember the exact number, 3 or 4 baby mamas, one of his ex-wives accused him of the R word and then she walked it back. I think it was Ivanka Trump's mother. Bankruptcies out of the booty hole. Girl, that alone is enough. Look how they did Barack. Girl, they tried their hardest to find dirt on Barack. And the most they could find was that he wore a tan suit, I think on Easter Sunday. And I think he was engaged to another woman prior to Michelle. Baby, Barack said, you ain't got no dirt on me, baby. Okay? But then you get somebody like Donald Trump, who is the epitome of a hot ass mess, who's now the president of the United States of America. So that right there opened the door for other people who people may feel like don't deserve to be in office. Well, girl, if he can do it, then why Dr. Heavenly can't do it? Now you got Phaedra down to the View talking about she's thinking about taking a political run. I'm not saying Dr. Heavenly shouldn't be in office, but what I'm saying is, even if you have a group of people out there who would say that Dr. Heavenly has no business in office, girl, if Dr. Heavenly has no business in office, then Donald Trump definitely has no business in, they say, is the most powerful position in the world. Now, I had to get that off my chest. Dr. Heavenly Kimes is going from patience to politics as she seeks to add her name on the list of those who have made the leap from reality TV to elected office. The Married to Medicine star, a cosmetic dentist, entrepreneur, and longtime community advocate, is officially announcing her candidacy on the Democratic ticket for Georgia State Representative in District 93. People can exclusively reveal. I'm not a career politician. I'm a mom, a doctor, a business owner, and I'm not afraid to stand up for what I believe in, Kimes 54 says in a statement. I'm running to serve and I'm ready to work. Kimes will kick off her campaign with a community rally Tuesday, July the 8th, which is already passed, unfortunately. I really wanted to do this so, I could inform the people who, watch my channel. Shout out to the cousins that if they were going to be in the Atlanta area, that she was going to be hosting a rally at July the 8th. But again, the time has already passed. Out south, she was going to be hosting the rally outside of the Georgia State Capitol in downtown Atlanta. The event is open to the public, and supporters, per a press release, are encouraged to show up in their Dr. Heavenly for Georgia t-shirts and bring their energy for an unforgettable moment in Atlanta history. Her campaign, girl, you know who else I think is in office? I think Jason Lee. Girl, no shade to Jason, but girl, if she's one of the messiest bitches, girl, down to the World Wide Web. If she can get into office, hello, girl, if Donald Trump can get into office, let's go back to Donald. But I think Jason Lee did win his political run. I think the town that he was born and raised in or grew up in, I don't really know about Jason Lee where he was born and raised, but I think he did. Her campaign, Kimes notes, will focus on healthcare access, economic prosperity, education reform, and small business support. Issues she says she's passionate she's passionate about after years of working on the ground with patients and entrepreneurs. I've spent my life helping people build confidence, start businesses, and take control of their future, she says. Now I'm bringing that same passion to the state capitol. District 93 deserves someone who's just not talking but doing. Baby, I knew. Let me tell you something, baby. Well, Doctor, baby, listen. Baby, I knew when I saw Dr. Heavenly with her blazer on and she had that pose like this, girl, looking to the sky, sky, sky. Girl, when Dr. Heavenly had her politician pose on, I said, "Oh, mama means business." Okay, mama got on her good blazer, baby. Girl, baby Miss Dr. Heavenly when it put that girl, baby Big Hell when it put her blazer on, baby she struck that pose, baby. She was looking to the sky. I said, "Come on, Dr. Heavenly." Baby, Dr. Heavenly got her blazer on, baby. I said, "I know that's right." Shout out to Dr. Heavenly. Anyways, Bravo viewers met Kimes on season 2 of Married to Medicine. She's been a mainstay on the series ever since for her no-nonsense candor, making her a fan favorite. Girl, I'll put the link to the article in the description box. I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of giggle when I saw she posted something on her Instagram page and it said something like hashtag Team Daddy. I mean, girl, like I said, if Donald Trump can be president and Dr. Heavenly can run for office, girl. Uh, but girl, I'm gonna need you to let the hashtag Team Daddy go. Girl, we not no hashtag Team Daddy. We hashtag Team Dr. Heavenly political woman. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Dr. Heavenly. I think Dr. Heavenly, if she wins, I think Dr. Heavenly will do. She has the access. You know what I'm saying? She has the reach. She has a major platform. Will she remain on the show if she gets elected? That would be a good question. What if she gets elected? Would she be? Would she leave? Would she leave the show? Because can you be in political office and be on? Because I think that I feel don't get me. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, shout out to Dr. Heavenly. We were down here talking about LiAngelo and this lady. I still remember I was in Dallas, Texas, and I was in my hotel room. Either I had just woke up or that I just came back from the mall, but I remember I was in Dallas. And I remember talking about him, her, and Miss Nikki Baby. Miss Nikki Baby from Love and Hip Hop. Was she on Hollywood? And I remember us tugging on this girl's wig just a little bit. I felt bad for Miss Nikki Baby in a way because I think Miss Nikki said she was going through postpartum, and now this man, she said she claimed that the man hadn't seen his kids in X amount of months, I believe, and then I think he was in New Orleans or somewhere trolloping this lady around. It just was it came across as very insensitive. And then I think she got online, and then she has something to say. I'm gonna look for the video, and I'll put the link to the video in the description box in case you want to go back and watch it. Well, anyways, girl, I know Nikki is probably sitting at home, girl, laughing, drinking a bottle of champagne. LiAngelo Ball files to divorce Rashida Nicole. Now, I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I thought he was gonna leave her after the baby was born. I knew he wasn't gonna stick around. I knew he wasn't gonna stick around that long. LiAngelo Ball has filed for divorce from Rashida Nicole just days after the influencer announced she was pregnant with the couple's child. Baby, the quickest way to lose a man is have a baby by him. Hey, get pregnant and to see how fast he hit the dough. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Papa was a rolling stone. Hey, wherever he laid his head was his home. And when he died, oh, okay, girl. Court records obtained by TMZ Sports shows a tweaker rapper requested the split at a Southern California courthouse on July the 3rd. It's unclear when the two actually tied the knot, though we do see the duo leaving the same SoCal courthouse back in February, wearing all white outfits and carrying a large envelope. There had been no signs of trouble in paradise between the two recently. In fact, on June the 26th, just 7 days prior to what's it? How do I say his name? G-Lo's filing, Nicole revealed she and Ball were set to have a baby together. Oh, baby. I got something for both of them. We're gonna get to it in a little bit. Just give me like a minute and 30 seconds. Ball actually liked the post and left a heart emoji with a lock and key in the comment section. That's how you know the nigga is trash. We reached out to G-Lo's attorney for comment on the matter, but so far, we've yet to hear back. A sudden breakup, of course, wouldn't be new for Ball, as the mother of his two other kids, Nikki. I was calling that girl Nikki Murderess. I was calling her something else. I think it's Mudarris, claimed in the winter he left her and the family shortly after she gave birth to their second child. We spent 3.5 years together, and last week he decided to walk out on his kids and tell me he got someone else pregnant, allegedly, and now is creating a new life with her, Mudarris said on her Instagram page. Ball was just in the public eye on Tuesday when he joined Kai Cenat's stream, but he made no mention of any sort of split with Nicole and seemed to be in good spirits. When I tell a nigga will leave his baby mama, his girl pregnant, go hang out with some niggas, I be trying to tell y'all, and y'all don't like to listen to me. Girl, niggas love niggas. Niggas love niggas. Listen to me and listen to me good. Some of these men, they're not homosexual, okay? They're very well heterosexual. They don't like women, they love pussy. But they love men. That's why it's so easy for him, even though this news is about to break, he gonna go hang out with a room full of niggas. Cause that's what niggas like to be, with other niggas. When I want to get my stick wet, I'll come over and be with you. But then when I'm done, I'm gonna put you to the wayside and go hang out with the people I really want to hang out with, which is some niggas. Niggas love niggas. Be very clear. Like, I'm gay. I have a sexual attraction to men. Not so much an emotional, want to be in a relationship. That's not my ministry. But I feel like for some straight men, while they may not identify as homosexual, they may not even be homosexual, they have an emotional connection to other straight men. Excuse me. They like vagina. They may even love vagina. They just don't really like the women. That's why they scream bros before hoes. Because no matter what, the friendship, the bond that I have with this man will always, always, always come before whatever connection or feeling that I have for this piece of tail. So I can have a baby mama with 2 kids. She's going through postpartum, go with another woman. She's now announced that she's pregnant. And even after the announcement of her pregnancy, I can still go over here and hang out with my homeboys. Because this is where I really want to be. Because it's always going to be bros before hoes. My connection is always going to be my boys. I can sit around with them all day and play video games, listen to music. Man, let me go over here, man. She getting on my nerve, man. I'll see you tomorrow, dog. I'm going to come back over here tomorrow, dog. Y'all know how they do. Not all of them, of course. I'm just saying. They be having emotional connections. They love each other. They don't know how to explain it. Because if you start to say they love each other or they have a connection, they're going to automatically think you're calling them a punk. I'm not calling you a punk. I'm a punk. You might not be one. Well, girl, some of y'all do, yeah, but that's a whole other conversation. You might not be one, but you have a connection with your brother that you don't want to say is a connection because you think that that's a way of you calling you gay. Girl, we know you're not gay. You just don't like women. You love hanging out with men. You like pussy, but you don't like women. You like hanging out with a room full of niggas. You literally have, girl, how many niggas were in that picture? Let's see. Let me see. Let me look. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds, baby. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 niggas in a 10 by 10. And I'm pushing 10 by 10. I'm getting 7 by 7. Squeeze in the room. Now, this was an update at 2:51, and it says TMZ Sports has obtained more details on the split, with docs showing March the 24th, 2025 for their date of marriage and June the 15th for their separation. So apparently they've been separated since June the 15th. The reason behind the divorce was listed as irreconcilable differences. Docs show that G-Lo is asking for joint custody and visitation. I'm sure he is. And it wants to terminate spousal support for both parties. Girl, let me just say something. You know, my mama had me when she was young. My mama was a teenager when she got pregnant with me. Okay? I think she was like 17, 18, I believe. I can't remember that age. But she was in high school. I keep telling people that I'm one. Girl, I should go on the Guinness World Book of Records. I actually attended my first prom, girl, when I was like 6 months old. Baking. When I was baking. Okay. Listen, I don't want to upset anyone, but I have to get this off of my chest. I think that in 2025, it is so irresponsible and so selfish to bring children into an environment where it's already chaos and confusion. Rashida, you knew the type of nigga he was when you got with him. Shout out to Erica De Niro TV. Like she always say, you read the Yelp reviews. You knew the type of nigga that he was. You thought that you were going to have a different dining experience. And now, girl, you got food poisoning, you're shitting everywhere and throwing up everywhere. Because even though you read the Yelp reviews, you said, my pussy is better and wetter. He ain't going to treat me like that. The nigga ain't going to leave me. You know, you over there, girl, baking. He over here hanging out with some niggas. Baby, can't make the shit up. You knew who he was. You knew how he was. You knew it. I'm not even going to, and I think Rashida is long in the tooth. I think Rashida is in her mid-30s, late 30s, something like that. So Rashida ain't new to this. I be trying to give the boys and girls a look past when they be young, because you don't be knowing about, you know, you be young, what they say, you young and full of calm. But girl, but we some old hoes. You know what I'm saying? We too old to be moving away. Like, you know, Rashida. You know. And LiAngelo, whatever his name is, Jello Pen. That's what they call him. I don't know the nigga name. Trash. 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 Will forever be trash. I knew he was trash when Nikki got online. See, this is the thing. Can we talk? I know there were people in the comments saying that they didn't care because Nikki has either said I really can't remember because I was in and out of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. But some people were saying that Nikki has said some problematic things. I can't remember exactly what problematic things they were. So I honestly can't go into detail because I really don't remember. But I remember people saying in the comments that we don't care because Nikki she been problematic, blah blah blah. That might all be true. Again, I really can't speak on it because I can't remember. But I knew she wasn't lying when she came out with it. So I said, this girl ain't lying on this nigga. Like I said, because she was stupid for getting with him anyway. So I think the nigga he's pretty young. Let me see how old he is. I think when she got with him, I think he was 23 at the time. He was young. Now he's 26. Still youngish. Still youngish. But we still not gonna act like he don't know no better though. If he was about 20, even then, I'm sorry. We at this point in 2025, even at 20 years old, like I always say, y'all, not y'all, but people, y'all, but not y'all. Shout out to the diva. Girl, y'all say y'all talk about sex with y'all kids. So even at 20, 21, girl, your kids know if you stick your penis inside somebody's vagina and ejaculate, girl, you shoot up their club, girl, it's a possibility that she could get pregnant. He knows this is not his first time at the rodeo. If it was his first time, I would like, okay, well, girl, he probably, I don't know, girl. He should know, but girl, whatever. But girl, this is his third child. At this point, he knows what happens when you stick your penis inside of someone's tutu. He knows. He just doesn't care. Like Anthony Edwards, we talked about him. I think he's 4 babies, 4 baby mamas, a 4 for 4. Shout out to Wendy's. They know. They just don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go around here, get these hoes pregnant, then I'm gonna go over here and play the game with my homeboys. That's it. My homeboys really ain't gonna call me out. They're not gonna hold me accountable. If they do, they don't. They definitely not gonna do it publicly. They're gonna defend me in my ways. Man, he young, dog. He's still trying to learn his way. He's young-ish, but he's still old enough to know about the birds and the bees. And if you 26 and you still don't know the fucking birds and the bees, you need your ass whooped. You don't need to be putting your bird and nobody's bee. Or however it go. You don't need to be putting your stick in nobody's honey. If we still gotta have a conversation about the birds and the bees at 26, Houston, we have a problem. Is this microphone on? It's on. Rashida, Miss Nikki Baby was stupid for getting with the nigga when he was only 23. You a fool. He still knew better though. He knew about the birds and the bees at 23. If somebody say you don't know about the birds and the bees at 23, girl, you should be embarrassed. You was stupid for getting with the nigga at 23. Rashida, you was stupid for getting with the nigga after he had already, girl, abandoned 2 of his kids, girl. And Miss Nikki was online talking about she was going through postpartum depression. You got with the nigga that got pregnant. Girl, LiAngelo, you ain't shit. You just around here just dropping sperm at the doorsteps. You've got mail, you've got mail, you've got mail. No, you about to be issuing a child support check through the mail. That's what's about to happen. I think it's just trash behavior. I think it's trash. Like I said, girl, I recognize that he is young-ish, but girl, he's still old enough to know better. We're not talking about just like I'm not expecting him to have life experience under his belt at the age of 26, but something as simple as sex, at 26. You know, if you stick your penis in someone's vagina, they can get pregnant, especially if you don't use a condom. I don't feel sorry for Rashida though, because I don't even do too much feel sorry for Nikki. But I definitely don't feel sorry for Rashida. Girl, you got them. You wanted them. I told y'all, girl, in 2025, girl, we gonna start tugging on wigs. I be trying to get a girls a pay. Y'all know, girl, I'm pro woman, but girl, we gotta start tugging on wigs. We tug on the niggas' wigs. We gonna start tugging on the girls' wigs too, because sometimes you be knowing better, not you. I'm just saying you in general. But sometimes you be knowing better. Like Rashida, she knew better. She just thought she was better than Nikki. Girl, let's go ahead and move on. So I was over here minding my business, and I was on Instagram. I think it was a Fashion Bomb Daily had posted a video of Kim Kardashian. She was walking a fashion show. You know, Kim really, Kim wants to be Superwoman, right? She wants to act, be a lawyer, be a fashion designer, um, the skincare industry. I think the hair, and she in the hair industry, I don't know. She wants to be a model. Like everything. Like I am woman, hear me roar. I just I want y'all to take a look at this video of Kim walking in this fashion show. Just look at the screen right now. Baby, look at Kim. Baby, the way Kim is walking, girl, Kim looked like she had a whole bottle of champagne and is trying her hardest, girl, not to trip over her foot. Baby, the way Kim is walking, baby, Kim is, girl, slow and steady wins the race. Girl, slow and steady wins the race. Oh, girl, don't fall. Oh, girl, you got it, girl. You got it. You got it. Just a couple more steps. You're almost done. Girl, you got it. Girl, just take your time. Just take your time. You got it. Oh, girl, you shouldn't have drunk that bottle of champagne. Oh, girl, it was so good, though. Oh, how much was that champagne? I think it was about $12,000. Oh, I got it. I'm a rich white woman. Keep walking. You're almost done. You're almost done. You're almost done. Girl, Kim looks a fool to me. Kim, get your ass off them people carpet and take your ass home. Kim, you are not a model. Kim, the best you can do is get out your car, take a few pictures, but walking down the runway or walking down the carpet, whatever they was at, girl, they look at they like they in the back of Nordstrom, honey. They're like the Nordstrom personal stylist area. Okay, I know that's right. Kim look a mess. I don't care what none of y'all say. Kim look a mess. She look a mess right there. Shout out to Kim though. Girl, if I had the opportunity to walk somebody's red carpet, or girl back of somebody's building, girl Nordstrom personal stylist area, I'd probably walk it too, child. I ain't got nothing else to do. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. Oh, listen to this. So this is according to Us Magazine. So Denise, I always call it U.S. Magazine. Denise Richards and ex Aaron Vipers reveals her alleged income, details how he spends $105,000 a month. And girl, the gag is they say Aaron ain't even got no job. Baby, baby, girl, Denise married a light bill man. Girl, a light bill man with a big dick. When I say Aaron got a big old donkey horse cock between his legs. Girl, don't ask me how I know. Girl, it was one episode where Denise and I already told us. And then there was one episode when Aaron had got up. And I just remember I just looked up at my TV screen. And I was like, what is that? Girl, what is that? What is that? Girl, it was just something sitting right here on his right thigh. I said, girl, Denise, you's a goddamn fool. Anyways, so in recent file divorce docs, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Denise Richards' estranged husband Aaron Vipers told the court he has zero income but spends nearly $105,000 on monthly bills. Girl, girl, I'm gonna need y'all to let the big dick niggas, the big dick niggas go. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Y'all too blinded for dick for me. In his filing, Aaron said he was self-employed at a wellness center from 2018 to October 2024. I had to close. Hold up. I had to close down my business last year, and I have made no income since, he told the court as part of the divorce petition he filed on July the 7th in Los Angeles Superior Court. He said his average monthly income is zero. He did not list any assets or property or money in the bank. Um, Aaron estimates Richards earns over $250,000 a month in income from OnlyFans, her TV shows, brand deals, and endorsements. Well, that's a cute little monthly income, baby. I'll take it. He said he lives with Richards and his 14-year-old stepdaughter. He said the average monthly expenses include $18,000 on rent, $5,000 on repairs, $7,000 on child care. Girl, what child? You ain't got no children. $10,000 on groceries, $15,000 on eating out, $8,000 on utilities, $500 on his cell phone, $5,000 on laundry, and another $20,000 on clothing. It amazes me because if y'all watch Beverly Hills, I just started watching Beverly Hills in season 10. Aaron never gave me. Aaron don't give me. He spent $20,000 on clothes. Aaron gives me very much a Wrangler type of nigga, a t-shirt, girl. He gives me like you have to force him to put like on a button-down shirt. He's not giving me $20,000, and I'm not talking about because you can't see the label. He just gives me Wranglers, Levi's, fitted shirts. Maybe if it's a button down, it's probably something like an overshirt, leather jacket, like that type of dude. Beanies. Anyways, that's what he got. That's what I got from him. But again, I wasn't watching prior. I didn't watch Denise when she first came on. In addition, he said he spends $15,000 on entertainment and $1,500 on auto expenses. The total for his monthly bills comes to $105,000. Girl, let me tell you something. Baby, listen, some of this shit he can cut back. He ain't gonna have a choice. $10,000 a month on. Let me say this, bitch. $7,000 on child care. You ain't even got no children. Well, he might. The only thing I see is that he had his 14-year-old stepdaughter. So that's one expense you don't need. Because if you and Denise get divorced, girl, you ain't probably gonna see that little girl no more. Girl, $10,000 a month on groceries. Girl, what the hell are you eating at the grocery store? What you buying from the grocery store? I don't give a damn if it's the healthiest lettuce, girl, the healthiest tomatoes, girl. You ain't spending that much on groceries at the grocery store. And if you are, your ass ain't got no business going out spending $15,000 a month on dining out. So you spending $15,000 a month on dining out and $10,000 a month on groceries. That's $25,000 on food. And I'm assuming drinks. $8,000 on utilities, $500 on his cell phone bill, $5,000 on laundry. Girl, you ain't got no job, bitch. Do your own laundry. That's what I'm saying. Aaron, you say you ain't been working since. You say your business has been closed since October 2024. Bitch, why are you still spending $5,000 a month on somebody to do your laundry? Bitch, you ain't got no job. Do your own laundry, nigga. Girl, what is we talking about? You ain't been doing that since October 2024. $20,000 a month on clothing. Girl, where is you going? You ain't going to work. What you need clothes for? A lot of this shit we can cut it out. You don't need no $20,000 on clothes. You don't need $5,000 on laundry, but you got to wash and dry. Go get you some Gain. I just went to the grocery store the other day. I bought me some Gain and had it on sale. $19. It was $15, $3 off. $12 for a big old thing of Gain at HEB. $8,000 on utilities. Girl, you just need you an apartment. $15,000 a month on entertainment. Girl, you better watch some YouTube. Aaron filed for divorce on Monday, July the 7th. After 6 years of marriage, he listed the date of marriage as September 8, 2018, and the date of separation as July the 4th, 2025. Girl, now mind you, he listed the date of separation as July the 4th, 2025. And this was written on this was published on July the 7th. So, girl, not only did you separate on July the 5th, according to you, was it July the 5th? July the 4th, which was Independence Day, girl, you was already ready to file for separation. So he already had in his head he was done with that marriage. In his petition, he cited irreconcilable differences as a reason for the split. He asked for spousal support from Richards. He also asked that he be awarded all his power tools and a 2018 motorcycle. Aaron was fine. That was a fine ass white man. Aaron was a fine ass white man. But girl, he ain't that goddamn fine. He ain't that goddamn. Ain't nobody that goddamn fine. Not to be having your ass sitting in my house, girl, since 2024 without no job. Girl, get your ass up out of here. Aaron kind of gave you kind of. Aaron kind of gave me one of. Let me shut up, child. Anyway, so I'll put the article to this in the description box. Denise, girl, I don't know what you're gonna do, girl. You wanted them, so you got them, girl. That's my new thing, girl. Y'all want them, y'all got them. Girl, you got to deal with them, child. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.